What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another day here at X Factor Nation. And of course, another day means another day of the NBA show here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like always. Tell some friends. Yeah, daily NBA coverage. I don't know what you would want to miss out on, as an NBA fan and whatnot. We got a lot of fun videos too. So go check those out, as well as we have the all-time All NBA alphabet draft coming out in less than a week now. It's a whole lot of fun. Go check it out. When you're traveling for the holidays. But Fred, let's get right into it here. A lot of blowouts last night, so this might be one of the more boring episodes we have of the Daily Show. So we don't have to get into a whole lot. 76ers beat the Kings by 20, 123 to 103. Fred, Kings kind of starting to slide just a little bit. De'Aaron Fox kind of, I mean, coming off an injury and whatnot. But what'd you see from this game last night?
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is definitely, I think he's taken a step back from his really hot start. I think Sabonis has still been playing well. The rookie Keegan Murray's been cooling off, and so is Kevin Herter. So I think it's just a lot of guys cooling off. I
Yeah.
hope this isn't a trend going forward. Hopefully they can heat back up. But right now, man, the Kings, like you said, they're falling a little bit.
Yeah. And for the 76ers, every starter besides PJ Tucker, of course, scored in double digits, as well as George Niang and Shake Milton off the bench, both scored 12 and 14. Uh, James Harden had 21, 7, and 15 with 5 steals. What a stat line there. Joel Embiid with 31 and 7. 76ers looking good, 15 and 12 right now. I think they're really starting to figure things out, get momentum rolling on their side. Um, and the Kings sit at 14 and 12. It just, they seem to be cooling off. They were really hot in the excitement of the league, but nonetheless, we had a temper boy filled game out in Milwaukee. 7 technicals were thrown out. 128 to 111 was the score as the Bucks take care of Golden State. For Golden State, Steph Curry had 20, Jordan Poole had 18, Klay Thompson with 14. He's still struggling from the field, same old, same old. DiVincenzo played really good for them. I thought he gave them good minutes. He had 16 off the bench, as well as Kaminga with 19 off the bench. Fred, the Warriors are just in a bad mood yesterday. I don't know if you watched this game, but just grumpy.
Yeah, man, I don't know what was going on. Draymond telling get a fan out of there. I mean, just a lot of things going bad out there in Gold State, man. Not just the play on the court.
Yeah. And for the Bucks, Giannis 30 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, shot 9 of 26 from the field. Yeah,
Ew.
not good. 11 to 17 from the free throw line though. Bobby Portis 25 and 11 off the bench. Great night there. Chris Middleton with 20. He seems to be trying to get back into things in a pretty good pace. Seems like the Bucks just kind of have the Warriors number.
Yeah, just a much better team, more cohesion. Even though the Warriors seem like that core's been together so long, which they have. For some reason, this chemistry seems off.
Yeah. I was really starting to doubt why I picked the over on the Houston Rockets over under before the beginning of the season because I was like, okay, they look really bad. But then these last couple games is why I picked over. They beat the Phoenix Suns 111 to 97. No Devin Booker for the Suns, but let me just read you off the field goal percentages for this Suns team. They're starting five. Michael Bridges 16% from the field. Torrey Craig 22% from the field. DeAndre Ayton, 20% from the field. Landry Shamet, 38%. And Chris Paul, 29%. Fred, that's not going to get the job done.
Oh, they shot 30% as a team. That
Yeah.
certainly isn't going to get it done.
Yeah. It was bad overall.
That is
So
really bad.
nothing to really hit on there with the Suns. Just a really, really off night for everyone involved.
Bro, shot 20 more balls than the Rockets did.
Yeah, the Rockets. Jalen Green's starting to look really good. He had 26 and 7. Jabari Smith Jr. has been playing really well, 14 and 8. Alperen Şengün with 10 and 16. Kevin Porter Jr. with 18. Tari Eason, your man, had 10 and 7 with 2 blocks and a steal off the bench.
There it is.
This is why I had the over on the Rockets over under. They're just an exciting team that's going to compete every night, and especially when teams have off nights against them and don't take games as serious because they're the Rockets. They're going to expose you. It's a great win there for
100%.
Houston.
Yeah, good for them.
The Utah Jazz, another blowout, 121 to 100. They took care of the red hot Pelicans. For the Jazz, Jared Vanderbilt, I hit on him couple videos ago. Go check that
Uh-oh.
out. He's that team's X Factor, and we look at it here tonight. 18 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal,
Woo.
1 block, 8 and 9 from the field. Just a phenomenal game for him. I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely love Jared Vanderbilt. Laurie Markkinen with 19 and 11. He chipped in. Walker Kessler with 11 and 16 off the bench. Walker Kessler is turning into one of my favorite rookies this season. Nikhil Alexander Walker with 19, Malik Beasley with 21. Fred, this Jazz team, a great game out of them. I mean, they're 16 and 14 on the year, still proving people wrong. What have you seen out of them that you really, that's surprising?
They're bench scoring, man.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. I mean, you're getting product like Walker Kessler's blocking shots. He had 3 blocks last night. He killed Alexander Walker. I loved it. VTech. He's hooping. You know what Malik Beasley's can give you scoring wise. Like if you look, I mean, they almost outscored the starters. Maybe did outscore the starters. Like
Yeah.
even I know it's a blowout, but I mean, if they can get bench production like this and then have Jared Vanderbilt put up numbers like that,
Yeah.
wow. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, they're playing kind of a weird lineup with Kelly Olynyk in there, but
That's what
working,
it's
man.
on the stat sheet. Jared Vanderbilt's listed as a center. That's just that dude can play 3 different positions, guard 5 different positions. This is exactly why I had him as the X factor. Go check out that video. Go check out that series. More
I mean,
coming your way with that.
you can definitely switch. You know, even Kelly Olynyk's not. I mean, he's not the most athletic guy in the world, but I mean, he's doable. I mean, if you want to switch 3 through 5 with Laurie and Kelly, I mean, it's possible too. You know.
Yeah. For the Pelicans, finally cooling off after a really hot start. Zion Williamson with 26, 9 and 5, 2 steals. He's been playing really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
CJ McCollum with 14, Jonas Valanciunas with 15. Everybody else, nobody scored above 7 points. So, not a terrible night, but you just run into a good Jazz team, and the Jazz are able to get the job done there. Fred, do you have Zion in like MVP consideration?
Not really. I mean, definitely not like top 5. I think you have an argument for top 10 for sure. Top 15 at the worst, but I wouldn't say top 5. I think there's just not that he's not playing bad, of course, but just 5 guys I think are just playing a little bit better.
Can't go wrong. The last game of the night last night was the best game of the night. The Boston Celtics went into LA and took care of business, 122 to 118. Boston was up by 20, blew a big lead. LA fought back, took the lead, then blew it late. For LA, LeBron had 33, 9 and 9, had at least one really. He had 4 turnovers and a couple really bad ones in clutch time that he loved to throw the blame on Russell Westbrook, but that's under the bus. Russell Westbrook had 20, 14, and 5 with 4 blocks off the bench. Good night there for him. Anthony Davis, 37 and 12. Fred, seems like that. It seems like you've got AD and LeBron playing really well together, and then everybody else just can't really figure it out. I mean, you had Russ coming off on the second unit figuring things out, but what's the deal?
You got to find somebody else, man. They got to make a move. I mean, they're not getting production anywhere else. Lonnie Walker's been good, but I mean, where else are you going to look to, man? I mean, if Anthony and LeBron are off, and you know how inefficient Russell Westbrook can be at times, I mean, you're looking at a lot of trouble for a Lakers team.
One stat I saw was Anthony Davis touched the ball 1 time in overtime last night.
Yeah, that can't happen.
Just once. Yeah.
He's got to be your best player.
He scored 0 in overtime. LeBron scored 0 in overtime. Russell Westbrook had 6 in overtime. That's, yeah.
You got to play through Anthony Davis. Plain and simple.
Yeah. Okay. And then for the Celtics, the best duo right now in the league. Jason Tatum, 44, 9 and 6, shot 15 and 29 from the field, over 50%. Jaylen Brown, 25, 15, 5, and 3 steals. Unreal. Yeah, unreal. Marcus Smart chips in with 18. Derek White with 10. Nobody else off the bench really makes a lot of noise on the stat sheet, at least. But Fred, that duo is just the best duo in the league right now, and it's not even close.
Not even close. I totally agree. I mean, they're getting just minutes from everybody playing good. Even Blake Griffin played 23 minutes last night. Didn't shoot great, but give you some energy. Grant Williams has been they're just complete.
Yeah, best team in the league.
I mean, you're getting production was the word I was looking for from, so many different angles. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's all the games from last night. We've got 10 games on tonight, so an action-packed night here in the league. Starting at 7 o'clock, not the best game to start off the night. The Hornets host the Pistons. I'm going to go with the Pistons. I think Bogdanovich goes off for 35.
Give me the Pistons. I don't even know what's going on in Charlotte. I don't think they know what's going on either. Give me Detroit.
Pacers
Snooze
host
fest.
the Pacers host the Wizard or Warriors rather at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna go with the Pacers. I think a back-to-back night for the Warriors after kind of a rough beating last night. I just think the energy is not going to be there, and the Warriors are 2-12, 2-13 on the road.
I think that changes. I think they get a win here. I like Steph.
7 o'clock as well. The Magic host the Hawks. I'm going to go with the Magic here.
Give
I
me the
think they
Hawks.
make. I think they make life difficult for Trae Young tonight.
Everybody makes difficult. Well, actually, he's his biggest worst
He makes
enemy.
it
So
self. He makes it
yeah, but
difficult
I'm
on
gonna
himself.
go Hawks. Everybody but Trey Young plays well.
7:30. Kings travel to Canada to take on the Raptors. I'm going to go with the Kings here. I think we see a better night from them after a tough night last night, and the Raptors are just struggling.
Yeah, Raptors struggling. Give me the Kings as well. I think they bounce back.
7:30 on ESPN. The Bulls host the Knicks. Kind of a weird game to have on ESPN.
I was about to say the same thing.
I'm gonna go with the Knicks on the road. I just don't like this Bulls team. I think we'll see DeMar DeRozan go crazy. I think we'll see Zach LaVine right behind, and then nobody else.
Yeah, I mean, I get the having the high market teams like the Lakers and the Knicks on these primetime games, but they're not winning. So why would we have them there? Whatever. Give me the Knicks.
Thunder host the Heat. Both teams kind of struggling right now, both with a losing record. I'm gonna go with the Thunder though. I think Shea has a good night. I mean, every night's a good night for Shea, but I think it's another good one.
They still need to find somebody to really help him out. I'm gonna go with Heat here. I think Bam Adebayo has a good night.
Spurs host the Trailblazers. I'm going to go with the Trailblazers. I could see the Spurs pull a random victory out, but I do think we see a big night from Jeremy Grant and Anthony Simons.
Yeah, I think the Spurs get a win here. I like what Keldon Johnson's been doing. Devin Vassell, he's been playing good, so I like the Spurs.
9 o'clock, the Mavericks host the Cavaliers. Man, I'm going to go with the Cavaliers. I think they've just got too many problems defensively for this Mavs team.
Yeah, I agree. I think Cleveland wins this game. Just too many question marks for the Dallas Mavericks team.
Nuggets host the Wizards at 9 o'clock. I'm going to go with the Nuggets. Jokic going to go crazy tonight.
I mean, the Wizards wanted to give us hope at the beginning of the year, but we see how fast that turnaround. Give me the Nuggets.
And finally, the Clippers host the Timberwolves at 10 o'clock. Give me the Clippers. I'm not even going to think twice. I'm not even going to give any consideration to this Timberwolves team.
Yep. I think the Clippers get real hot here, and I think they start or keep it going with a win here.
Yep. That's all we have for tonight. So be sure to stay tuned in for tomorrow's daily NBA show. We got our weekly pod coming out tomorrow. We have a video coming out here probably around just about 30 minutes before release. It might have already come out. I can't remember what time I posted it, but be sure to stay tuned in for that as well. We got a lot of videos coming out. So like, comment, subscribe, tell some friends. Until then, we will see you all tomorrow. Take care.